All right.
So I want to ask y'all: do you believe that you can speak to the dead?
Are drugs like allowed or
No. We got to keep
without
it
drugs? No,
completely. We got to keep it completely green monetized. Okay, you're not touching
Oh,
any drugs.
oh, that's right. We can't.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
All right.
To keep it a
Yeah.
buck with you, I've never
Oops.
tried.
Yeah,
You
neither
never
have
tried
I.
talking to the
Although,
dead?
I mean, so as someone speaking to the dead's really, it's no biggie. It's not hard to do. It's when they answer that's a lot more complicated. Like I can talk to them all the time.
Oh.
But,
Have you ever like gotten answered by the dead though?
I can't say I have. No.
I did a video in my great grandparents' house that is from the 1700s. Part of it is from pre-America. And we tried our hardest to talk to ghosts, all whilst not believing in ghosts. And guess what? Didn't see shit. Not a single ghost. And we were like mean to them too. We were like, you suck and stuff. We were like up in the attic just yelling at them. And I'm pretty positive after that.
They didn't start crying or anything?
No, I didn't hear any like children crying
Weird.
or
You didn't whip out the parabolic and you heard like fucking sad noises and shit. You know?
There were like doors slamming in the distance.
yeah, it sounded like someone really sad from like the 1800s, really early 1800s. Do you think people cried different in the early 1800s?
I think they cried in black and white, dude. It was a lot different back then. Boo! Yeah, boo! No, it was a silent picture. Like every time they cried, it just replaced in front of it's like crying.
They just emoted like fucking emojis.
Yeah, but like now, so on the ITC front, there's this new thing called transdimensional like contact or whatever the hell it is.
Define
like,
ITC.
Oh, hell yeah.
So basically, you got to have love energy, okay? You can't be skeptic, okay? You can't be skeptic.
What is
You
love
can't-
energy?
It's basically not questioning this bullshit. That's
Oh.
it. You have to
I
have
do
love,
energy,
okay?
I'd say.
Right. Okay.
Gotcha.
Because spirits are just horny for love, okay? They're horny.
Right.
They're looking for you. The entire dimensional plane we live in is like Tinder for them. They have to fly in, latch onto the biggest lover. That's it.
Dude, my shaman was telling me the same thing. That's crazy.
I know. My crack dealer was telling me the same thing too. But
You said no
love
drugs!
energy-
You said no drugs!
We're past 30 seconds. We're fine. Like they fly in. It's even better. We don't have like a producer on call, so they can't just
Oh, that's
sit here
true.
and, that's
Yo, you
true.
know what I like about crack? It's drugs, but it's also
my
just
God.
2 letters away from being racist. That's pretty
Oh
great.
man, dude. I mean,
That's
dude.
debatable.
That's we'll have to get to that one. Yeah. God, I'm gonna need to whip out the Ritz crackers on that one, dude.
I got a PowerPoint.
Wait, what kind of PowerPoint?
It's about crackers.
All right,
Oh,
calm down, Mr. No
like
Purpose Flower.
Ritz, like Triscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ruined my bit, Carson.
Oh,
He brought him in. He brought him in.
listen, man, I'm the guest. I don't know these things.
I'm just kidding. I was lying anyways. I don't have any presentation.
Well, that's so much lamer.
It
Now I'm
honestly
sad.
is.
Now you gotta have like a shitty PowerPoint
You
ready
got
to
my
go.
expectations up.
I know it could have been actually funny, but
But yeah, no, the ITC stuff. So when you have the love energy connect to you, boys, okay?
Mhm.
You get this ham radio out that I don't know if it's like broken or whatnot. You connect it with like the crystals you have from like Uncle Rico's time machine and Napoleon Dynamite. And like when the spirits connect and communicate through you, so you're laughing at it, okay? It's a pseudoscience, all right?
Of course,
Then-
pseudoscience. It's my favorite kind of science.
Then they start speaking to you. Now, the thing about it is there's like a market for it on YouTube, right? Like you always come across these paranormal channels that are always like, they get real Christy about their shit to start off with, okay? It's always like, God have the love energy, God is on your side, okay? Go speak to you. But the thing about it is, like, I wouldn't mind it because it's mostly just entertainment, right? Like, if you actually believe ITC communication is real, you're not the smartest tool in the shed, but your heart's in the right place, is all I'm going to say. But
full of love.
it's full of love.
Yeah.
But,
If
like,
you had more love, you would believe this.
that is true. If I wasn't just questioning if I wasn't a jaded skeptic about this shit, maybe I would have believed all the BS on YouTube. But the funny thing is, every time like a rapper or celebrity die, you have to be a celebrity. You have to be dead, okay? I swear I watched one guy, like this is when Kobe Bryant died, right? A day later, bro, the body was not even cold, you know? I swear the family of Kobe Bryant didn't even know he had passed away. YouTube video talking to Kobe Bryant from the dead, shocking messages, loving messages. That's literally the fucking video.
Like, don't talk to Kobe Bryant at 3 a.m.
No.
type of thing.
It was like I still spoke to him through a spirit box.
Yeah, like these people, they communicate with them, and there's like messages that they get, quote unquote, from the deceased And like they tell them stuff that only that they would know or whatever, but it's literally just shit off the fucking Wikipedia page of the person.
There was one where it's like you had Martin Luther King, you had George Floyd, and you had like they were all just sitting up there discussing through a spirit box together. You know, it's like the future of the world.
It's really
already
absurd.
God.
It's like,
Oh my God.
I mean, it's wacky, dude.
The intellectual.
Yeah.
It's like the do you guys know that picture where there's the three kids and they're discussing Fortnite?
Yes. Yes.
It's like that.
Yes. Yes. I love that.
Is Fortnite trash?
Is Fortnite
Yes.
trash?
it could be very much, and then that's generally the whole thing. But now what's wild is so like their channels are all kind of like dying out a little bit because that whole trend is starting to fade, or they got a bunch of competition now because everyone and their grandma found the idea of like because what they do is they like get celebrity like interview clips and they like dig stuff out of that. Apparently it's a method, right? Like it's how to give the ghost back its original voice. Now, audience, if you can't figure out how sussy wussy that shit is to start off with, there's no reaching you. Okay?
Little
It's fucking insane.
sussy-wussy.
Very sussy wussy. But then like they sit down, okay, they get a bunch of these like they get all these like videos together. They like they're literally debunking each other. They're doing my job. Like I go to one channel and it's like that channel's a lying sack of shit, and then you go to their channel, it's like, oh, that guy's
Oh my
lying.
God! Wait, there's
And
drama between the ghost
there's-
hunters
there's
and psychics.
no way.
There's so much drama,
Well,
and they're
that's what drives the
That's
views,
awesome.
right?
it is,
That's
but
insane.
the thing
because
is,
in my personal experience, only about 20% of psychics are legit. So I mean,
what do you sponsored by Psychic or something?
this video is sponsored by
Fiverr.
Orb.
Fiverr Psychics.
Wait, that's not an actual site. You just made that up. Orb?
Yeah, no,
My
I made that
head
up. Don't
went to
actually
the
look it up.
YouTube
Don't
Okay,
look
okay,
it
I was
up.
like, I was like, wait a minute.
He's signing up. He's getting some readings.
I was like, I need to know how to like, succeed in the algorithm. Maybe the fortune teller will tell me. But the thing is, you jump into it and they're all debunking each other's bullshit. So it's like I had one channel who's like, yeah, this guy downloaded audio clips and just like changed the reverb and everything.
Mhm.
And the other guy's like, oh, he went on the App Store, downloaded some celebrity AI voice synthesizer, and then put it through audio editing tool. And I'm like, bro,
Oh my
all
God.
your guys' science is bullshit. Thank you for debunking one another.
it's
I don't
kinda
even have to
hilarious.
take the legal hit.
They all
do
know
that.
the tricks of the trade already, so they know exactly how everyone else is scamming each other.
Yeah. And that's all it is. But then there's an even bigger grift. So you go to their Patreon pages, right? And they have like $60 reward tiers where like bereaved family members can sit inside Discord or Zoom or whatever and
Oh my
have
God.
online sessions where they talk to their dead relatives. It's not even guaranteed. You look at the Patreon, it's like, I'll give you a 10-minute session, but I can't promise you'll actually talk to your dead grandma.
Oh,
Dude, that is insane. I'll do that right now. I'll do that for a video.
do you guys have Patreon?
No.
I'll sign one up.
Yeah.
I'll sign up for that. I'll go on there. I'll do that. I'll do what that reporter woman did. Have you seen the video of the reporter lady who she was talking to a psychic and she was like, what happened to this girl, this little girl? She's been missing.
Oh my God, I saw that.
Yeah, and she's like she says
dead.
about the
She
little
said
girl.
she's
She's like,
dead.
she's dead. She died. It was violent. And then she's like, what would you do if I told you this was me? And then the woman's
Yep.
like,
Wait. Can you share this? Can you use a share tool there?
I can find
Yeah.
that.
I gotta see that. That's insane.
Dude, that is
It
that's
is
insane.
legit cringe. Yeah, it's it was almost arousing just how big of a fucking
It's arousing. I don't know if arousing
It's
is the word.
insane
I would
'cause,
just-
like,
yeah, it's up there.
If you think about it, right? Like the grift is just it's just the saddest shit that I've ever seen. And the fact that like you attach it to religion and you attach it to like all this love energy shit.
Just-
So
it-
the reason
it
why I
mutes all
think
the
it's so
criticism.
sad is because it's literally targeting the most vulnerable of
yeah,
people.
it's just pure scam, pure charlatanism.
Th-
Well,
if
you
that's
guys
exact-
are gonna
I
hate
love
my
to-
next video.
Are you a psychic?
Meanwhile, Carson is here.
I'm joking.
Oh, I was like, are you turning into
Yeah,
a little
no,
medium right now?
I mean, it's just like I just think my subscribers have a lot more love energy, and they
You gonna break out
understand
the
that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair.
The ham radio and start scrolling through your channels to hear a message. Fuck you, Alex Jones soundboard.
That Among
Gay!
Us plushie behind me
Frogs!
just starts rising up.
We should-